Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Solsik here from MBT Studios, and today we're looking at the Audeze Mobius, the best gaming, the best movie, the best VR headphone out there in my opinion. Now, before we get into it, I just want to mention our Patreon. We have a goal, and the goal is achievable. It's 100 Patreons. And when we reach 100 Patreons, something fantastic is going to happen. We are going to do a giveaway every month to the Patreons, and that's every month. So make sure to check out our Patreon, link in the description below. Now getting to the Mobius. The Mobius is special in that it uses a planar magnetic driver. And to my knowledge, I've never seen a gaming headphone use a planar magnetic driver. And if you don't know what that is, most dynamic drivers, so headphones you can buy from Best Buy, from anywhere else. If you go out to a dollar store right now, buy a earphone that has a dynamic driver in it. And most of the time, the drivers you get from dynamic headphones range anywhere from 30 to 50, and really good ones have like 70 millimeter drivers, which are pretty big drivers. But the Audeze Mobius over here, let me tell you, has a 100 millimeter planar magnetic driver. So what does having a large driver mean? Well, in my opinion, the larger driver definitely sounds bigger, and also the planar magnetic drivers have a very specific sound signature that a lot of people love, including myself. And at first glance, this headphone may look pretty ordinary, but Audeze has packed a lot of technology into this little baby, which makes it perfect for gaming, VR, and watching movies. I mean, this thing is super cool. So I'm really excited to talk about the technology behind it and everything, but let's get down to the build quality first. At first glance, I like the way the headphone looks for sure. It is just fantastic looking. Now, it does come in two different colors. It comes in copper, like the one I have here, and blue. I like the copper one a little bit better because it looks a little bit more authentic in my opinion. It looks a little bit more classy. And although it's made out of plastic, the build quality is pretty good. I don't see it breaking anytime soon. It is built of quite high quality plastic. There's no creaking or anything that I can note of. However, there's a little bit of concern with comfort. Now, don't get me wrong, the pads are great. The pads are very plush and the headband design is absolutely great. The only concern I have with comfort is that the clamping force may be too much for some people. In fact, I had a client who put this headphone on and her first concern was the clamping force. And even on my head, after hours of using it, I did get some fatigue from the clamping force. And my head is not that big. So if you're a person who has a big head, this headphone may be a concern in terms of comfort. However, it's still worth it. Still watch to the end of this video because this thing is crazy and the pain is worth it. Now, getting down to some of the features over here, now we are just scratching the surface, but this thing comes with 3 different connections. So firstly, it can do Bluetooth, so you can connect to your phone via Bluetooth. And also it has a USB-C connection for charging, and also you can connect it to your phone. And there's a 3.5 millimeter jack over here. You can connect it to your PC and so on. And it does have a internal power built into it, so you don't need a separate power amplifier. You can crank it up just connecting to your PC or your phone. Now, if you see here, there's a port for microphone, and Audeze does provide their own microphone that comes with the headphone. And so you can connect it here and use it for chatting in gaming, Skype, or etc. Now, the quality of the mic is nothing crazy, but it does the job. It is crisp and clear. Now, I did do a mic test, so here it is.
Yo, Tujan, you hear me?
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
How's the volume?
It's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it sounds authentic.
Authentic? My voice sounding beautiful to you right now?
I will protect the
Yeah.
innocent.
Just a regular J. No, but not gonna lie, the mic sounds pretty good. Fall back, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm a warrior. I don't fall back. I ain't falling back now. Oh. What the? Yo, we just lost. Oh my god, it's me.
What the?
What do you mean, what the fuck? I carried.
Now, in terms of sound quality, there is a negative, so let me get that out of the way. Now, if you see very high-end studio monitors, even the most expensive ones have a hiss or a little bit of noise floor because they're powered speakers. Now that goes the same for Mobius. Because it is powered and have an active amplifier in there along with the Bluetooth chips and many other things that's packed in here, there is a little bit of noise floor, and that kind of kills it for some people. So you just have to be aware of that. There's no avoiding that when it comes to powered headphones. Now you can do some pretty awesome stuff with this headphone. It comes with EQ presets. So I'm gonna talk about it and then I'm gonna show you how to do it along with the demo. So the default setting, the default EQ is the Audeze house sound is what Audeze calls it. And you get a quite nice music quality with it. It sounds like an Audeze headphone. It sounds pretty fantastic. It sounds like a $500, $400 headphone. And then you can set it to footsteps. So if you're playing games, you can hear the footsteps much better and much more clear and louder. And then you can set it to ballistics. Ballistics, you can hear the gun sounds much better, and it's a very, very immersive sound. Like you hear a gunshot and you're just jumping. And then you can set it to music for music listening, and this is a pretty cool experience too. I don't know if I quite like it, but it's pretty cool. And then you can set it to racing if you're playing some racing games or doing VR stuff with racing. It is absolutely cool. You can really feel like you're racing. And then you can set it to RPG if you're playing any RPG games, and it's just a very immersive experience overall. Now, I don't play much RPG games, but I played Battleground. And I know it's not an RPG game, but it was an immersive experience. And then if you're not satisfied with any of the options, you can always set the EQ to flat if you want to EQ it on your computer or other softwares yourself. So now let me show you how to do it and give you a demo. Let's go. Hey guys, so we're here to test the Audeze Mobius. I have the dummy head over here. Okay, so that's the dummy head. Now switching over to the dummy head mic.
Centered. So obviously that was super cool, right? But how did I do that? So there's three options. The 3D button over here, you click it to either go to manual, auto, or default. In manual, you look at a direction and click the 3D, and that becomes the center. Automatic does that for you automatically. Sometimes it shifts a little bit, but it's pretty good. And then default is just turning off the 3D entirely so you can listen to music the way you normally do. And to switch between the different modes, the EQ presets, all you gotta do is click on the mic control. One click, rotate. One click, rotate. One click, rotate. And that's how you do it. Now let's go back. And just to give you guys my opinion on the sound quality, I think that it competes around the $400, $500 price market. And to be honest, it sounds pretty phenomenal, even as a audiophile headphone. And alongside that, you can use it for a lot of different stuff like VR, gaming, watching movies. So I think this headphone is really something, and I really enjoyed the time I had with it. But it's gotta find a new owner now, because I bought this and I'm sending this to one lucky winner who's watching this video. And this is because we just reached 3,000 subscribers. Thank you, every single one of you. And you might think that 3,000 subscribers are not a lot, but if you just imagine a large stadium and you had 3,000 people there listening to you, that's a lot of people. So I have to really thank you guys. You guys are the real MVP. I couldn't have done this without you guys supporting me. So a little bit cringy, but this is my way of thanking you guys.
Anyways, so link in the description below on how to enter. Make sure to check it out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, wait. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Cheers.